The conflict in Ukraine has entered a perilous new phase with no signs of abating. Tensions have reached a fever pitch as both sides brace for further confrontations. Russia's recent actions signal a dangerous escalation in its military campaign, raising alarms globally. On November 21st, 2024, a barrage of missiles rained down on Ukrainian cities, causing widespread devastation. This attack, confirmed by both Ukrainian and international sources, represents a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict, drawing condemnation from world leaders. The strikes come on the heels of a series of attacks targeting critical infrastructure, leaving many without power and essential services. Just days prior, a massive drone and missile assault crippled energy facilities across Ukraine, plunging cities into darkness. This latest attack underscores a disturbing trend of increasing aggression and destruction. Russia appears to be widening its military objectives, targeting not just military but also civilian infrastructure. The Kremlin's strategy now seems focused on crippling Ukraine's ability to function, aiming to break the nation's resolve. This escalation has sent shockwaves through the international community, prompting urgent discussions at the United Nations. Many fear this could be a turning point in the war, potentially leading to even greater conflict. The use of increasingly sophisticated weaponry raises serious concerns about the future of this conflict. The potential for these attacks to spiral out of control is very real, with dire consequences for the region and beyond. The world watches with bated breath, hoping for a de-escalation of this dangerous situation and a return to peace and stability. The morning of November 21st, 2024 began like any other in Ukraine. The sun rose over the bustling cities and people went about their daily routines, unaware of the impending disaster. But that normalcy was shattered in an instant, as the tranquility of the morning was violently disrupted. At precisely 9:45 a.m. local time, air raid sirens blared across the country, piercing the calm with their urgent warning. The chilling sound warned of incoming Russian missiles, sending waves of fear and panic through the population. This time the target was the city of Dnipro, a vital industrial and cultural hub in central Ukraine. Ukrainian military officials sprang into action, desperately trying to intercept the incoming threat, their faces etched with determination and urgency. Their attempts, however, were only partially successful, as the sheer number of missiles overwhelmed the defenses. Several missiles penetrated Ukrainian defenses, striking the heart of Dnipro with devastating force. The impact sent shockwaves through the city, leaving destruction and chaos in its wake. The attack on Dnipro was not an isolated incident, but part of a broader, more sinister strategy. Simultaneously, Russian missiles targeted other regions of Ukraine. Zaporizhia, a key industrial center, and the Donbas region, already scarred by years of conflict, were also hit. The coordinated nature of these strikes suggests a calculated and strategic escalation by Russia, aiming to cripple Ukraine's infrastructure and morale. The attacks on November 21st marked a grim milestone in the conflict, a day that would be remembered for its brutality. It was a stark reminder of the ever-present danger faced by Ukrainian citizens who live under the constant threat of violence. The world watched in horror as the images of the destruction emerged, sparking outrage and calls for action. The question on everyone's mind: what would Russia do next? The uncertainty loomed large, casting a shadow over the future.
The November 21st attack was particularly alarming because of the weaponry involved. The scale and precision of the attack left many in shock and raised immediate concerns about the future of the conflict. Ukrainian officials claim Russia deployed a Kinzhal 47M hypersonic missile, a weapon known for its devastating capabilities and advanced technology. This advanced weapon system is capable of traveling at 10 times the speed of sound, making it one of the fastest and most lethal missiles in existence. Its maneuverability makes it extremely difficult to intercept, posing a significant challenge to existing defense systems. If confirmed, this would be the first use of a Kinzhal missile in the conflict, marking a new phase in the ongoing war.
The deployment of such advanced weaponry represents a significant escalation, indicating a shift in military strategy and intent. It demonstrates Russia's willingness to use increasingly sophisticated and deadly force, showcasing their military prowess and technological advancements. In addition to the Kinzhal, Russia also launched several Kh-101 cruise missiles, further complicating the defense efforts. These long-range missiles are designed to evade air defense systems, making them particularly dangerous and hard to counter. Their precision targeting makes them a serious threat to both military and civilian infrastructure, causing widespread damage and fear. The use of such sophisticated weapons has raised concerns about the potential for miscalculation, with experts warning of the dire consequences. The risk of unintended escalation is high, as the introduction of these weapons could lead to unpredictable and dangerous outcomes. The international community has expressed deep concern over Russia's choice of weaponry, urging for restraint and dialogue to prevent further escalation.
While Dnipropetrovsk suffered the most significant damage, it was not the only target in this offensive. The November 21st attack was part of a broader Russian offensive. Simultaneous strikes targeted the Zaporizhia and Don regions. In Zaporizhia, a city already grappling with the fallout from the ongoing conflict, the attacks caused widespread power outages. Critical infrastructure was also damaged, further crippling the region's ability to function effectively. The Donbas region, a long-standing flashpoint in the conflict, was also targeted. The attacks there focused on Ukrainian military positions and energy infrastructure. The attacks in Zaporizhia and Donbas highlight the geographical breadth of Russia's offensive. These coordinated strikes suggest a deliberate strategy to cripple Ukraine's ability to wage war. By targeting critical infrastructure and military assets, Russia aims to gain a strategic advantage in the conflict. The widespread nature of the attacks has deepened anxieties about the trajectory of the conflict.